Let's see, what do we mean by the singular, plural, and the singular, dual, and plural? Mufrad, muthanna, jama. Please remember these terminologies because we're going to mention it always in the future chapters. Mufrad, muthanna, and jama. And you will see this in page 41 also, by the way. Al-mufrad, muthanna. Mufrad refers to singular. When we say, is this mufrad or no? I mean, is it singular or dual or this? Muthanna is the dual, and al-jama' is the plural. Al-mufrad, al-muthanna, al-jama'. Mufrad is very easy. When you say muslimun, muslimun, musliman, muslimin, right? It's just the body of the word is from aslama yuslimu tasliman muslimun. So the Muslim is the body of the word. How am I going to say two Muslims now? Am I going to say so ithnain Muslim, like we do in English, two Muslim, ithnani Muslimun? No. What I'm going to do is, brother, and you will help me too, brother. So what do you hear now is Muslimun, right? So you will write Muslim there, Muslim. All you have to do is add an alif and noon at the end of it. You going good? You're going good. Okay. So, Muslimun, Muslimun, and I keep that and I put an alif and noon to make this dual form. So now I have two Muslims. And what I will do is turn this in Fatha. So take this as a rule. How do you turn a singular form of a word to a dual form? Is first of all you add alif and noon, and then the last letter muslimun, put a fatha in the very last letter, which is the meme, right? Muslimun. Now, okay, make it muslima and put alif and noon. The noon is kasra, so muslimani. This is what happened. Musli. Instead of muslimun, I will say make this fatha. All you have to do is just put an alif and put a noon. So what happened now? Muslimani. That's it. Muslimani.
This is two.
This is two. In Arabic, you wish that this is where it ends, right? But we have fatha, dhamma, kasra. So when I say fatha, dhamma, kasra, what do I mean? Fatha is this fatha or kasra? Kasra. Is this, what is this, fatha or kasra? Is this dhamma? Okay. You probably think that the fatha, dhamma, kasra can only be with these. Does any of you know otherwise?
Mad.
Huh?
Mad.
Med? No.
No.
So can fatha, dhamma be only with the vowels? This is one thing. It can be also with letters. So when we say Alhamdu, the Dhamma there is with just the vowel, Alhamdu. Say Muslimun, okay? Muslimun. When I say, what is the i'rab? What is the vowel of the Muslimun? What do you say? It's Dhamma, yeah, don't be shy. It's Dhamma. How do you know? Because of the vowel. So, but when I say Muslimani, what is the vowel here now?
Fatha.
Let's make it clear.
Alif and Nun.
And brother, write down in a big letter Muslimani.
You can write faster than me.
When I first wrote in this board, it was difficult, but then it came along. So the vowels, brothers, can be Fatha, Dhamma, Kasra can be with the vowels, and the Fatha, Dhamma, Kasra can be with letters. Inshallah, today we're going to see what do we mean by this. Now, when somebody asks you, what is the vowel on this one?
Alif and Nun.
What is the vowel on this one?
Kasra. Last.
What is the vowel on Muslimani? What is the era? What is the case ending?
Ending
Is it Fatha, Dhamma or Kasra?
Kasra.
What about you, brother? Is it Fatha, Dhamma or Kasra?
Kasra.
Kasra? Kasra?
It's
Dhamma.
Alif Nun combination and Kasra.
Kasra. Alif, Nun combination and Kasra.
Actually, the
Okay.
case ending is Fatha on the meme, on Muslimani. But the vowel ends with Alif and Nun. Is that right?
Okay, we all tried, and what you said is what you see. That is correct. What you said is probably what we told earlier. It is correct too. However, when you've been asked what is the vowel on Muslimani, you will say it is Dhamma.
What?
Question: how come Muslimani be Dhamma? Rafa.
The original one was Dhamma, that's right.
Right? You don't see Dhamma here, right? Okay, obviously you don't see this. So if somebody says this is Dhamma and you don't see the Dhamma, so there's only one chance. That means the vowel here is not with the vowels that we know, the Fatha, Kasra, and Dhamma. The vowel here is with letters. And letters that we are talking is Alif, Nun. And we're talking about the dual form. Muslimani. So this is Dhamma actually. Okay, now the question is, okay, Brother Basri, you said this is Dhamma. So what about I want to say two Muslims and in Fatha and Kasra, so how is that going to be? Right? We have three vowels, right, that we will do. So, okay, we learned the Dhamma. So what is the Fatha and Kasra looks like then? I want to say two Muslim with the Kasra or with the Fatha. Please, remind me if I use unfamiliar terms. Now, write down, brother, Muslimayni. 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 Okay, Mahmoud. Brother, I can do it. That's fine.
You can write first.
That's fine, yes.
Better.
That's fine. Although this should make you want learn more.
But it's difficult.
Muslimayni. Here, let me do it here. Please look at this carefully. Muslimayni. Muslimayni. Another way, so now we learned how to make dual with dual form when it comes to the nouns. So the one is Muslimun. Okay, that is one, right? One Muslim. Muslimun is one Muslim. So how am I going to say two Muslims? Muslimani. What did I do? I add alif and nun. I didn't change anything. So the Muslim is still there. All I did is at the end I put alif and nun. Instead of saying like Muslimuni, I said Muslimani, because when you see this alif, before it is always fatha. So this is what I added, brother. Alif, nun with kasra, and I put whatever the last word, last letter is, which is mim, right? So, and this will be fatha whatsoever. So Muslimani. So now we said this is Dhamma. So what about fatha or kasra? Is instead of alif and nun, now I put ya and nun. And then I make this fatha. Ya nun with kasra, and I made the last one still fatha. And the example is on the books, you can find it, brothers, on page 41 and 42. It is written in Arabic and in English. So, Musli, Mayni. Muslimayni. It was Muslimun. Look, everything is still there. The Muslim is still there. All I did is add ya and nun. Okay, what about the vowels now? The ya is sukun, of course, and the nun is kasra. So, and the mim is the last one, the last letter for the Muslim. I turn it to a fatha. So I add ya and nun with kasra and ya with sukun and the last letter to fatha. Instead of saying muslimun, I will say muslimayni. And this is, so when we ask now, okay, in the dual form, the case endings are not with the fatha, dhamma, kasra, the vowels anymore. It's with letters. And the letters for the dhamma is alif and nun with kasra. In fatha and kasra is ya and nun. Ya and nun with kasra. So this could be fatha or this could be kasra, depending what's before. So what does min do? Min. If I put min here, this will be kasra, right? So when I say, for example, min muslimayni, from two Muslims, this will be kasra, right? And what is the sign for the kasra? What is the sign for kasra? Is it just the vowel or is it?
ID combination.
It is, yes, the ya and nun combination. So, in an easy way, brother, Muslimun is one, Muslimani is two, Musliman is one in fatha form, Muslimayni is in dual form, Muslimin, again, one Muslim. So Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. So what is the dual form of Muslimin? Kasra is Muslimayni. So when you hear Muslimayni, that could be Fatha or Kasra. So Fatha and Kasra is the same way. So we have two dual forms. One, the Rafa, Dhamma is with Alif and Nun, Fatha and Kasra is with Ya and Nun. And do the same thing, apply the same thing with everything else. So, if I ask a question, for example, Mu'minun, if you want to do same thing with what you did with Muslimun, Muslimani, so what do you do with Mu'min? Mu'min means believer. Mu'minun. Muslimun, Muslimani. Mu'minun, Mu'minani. Musliman, Muslimayni. Mu'minan, Mu'minaini.
By the way, all three of them, are they accurate in meaning? Or is there only one which is correct in meaning? Like Dhamma, Kasra or Fath?
No, they all have meanings, depends on what.
The meaning, all the meaning is dual. All you have to know is it means that whatever is happening, it is two. So in this case, there is two believers. So whatever the situation is, whatever the sentence is talking about, meaning,
Yes.
okay, there's two Muslims involved.
Yeah, I understand that. With regard to the meaning of, if we want to say Muslim, so which one is correct? Muslimu or Muslima or
They're
Muslim?
all correct. Depends on the sentence.
Are they all correct?
They all correct.
Depends on the sentence.
Yes. If you use, for example, if you use Muslim as a subject, when you will say, Ana Muslimun, I am
A Muslim.
Muslim. This is this in a singular form, right? And it is their subject. When you say, Ra'aytu Musliman, I saw a Muslim. So you made Muslim there an object, and the object is you can
Maftuh.
yes maftuh. You cannot mention an object with dhamma. Okay, so now you have fatha. This is how you determine. So if you see fatha, that cannot be subject whatsoever. It must be the object. Okay, so when you do, for example, when you say, I saw two Muslims. Okay, let's do this. I saw two Muslims.
Okay, you are going into failed verb sentences.
Just answer to the
Okay.
brother's question.
Yeah.
So when you say ra'aytu, I saw, I want to say I saw two Muslims. So I have two cases in Muslim. It's either Muslimani or Muslimaini, right? If you look at the page 42 in your papers, brother, it's been written there. So this is what I'm talking about. So you want to say, I saw two Muslims. Muslim here in our sentence is the object. So I am the subject. I saw it. So when the subject is there, now I'm looking for the object. Object is always fatha. So what is the way of saying fatha in dual form of Muslim? Is it Muslimani or Muslimaini?
Muslimaini.
Muslimaini. Okay, now you want to say, I saw two Muslims. How would you say? Ra'aytu
Muslim.
Muslimaini. So if you see that Ra'aytu Muslimani, you will directly say it doesn't make sense. So I saw, I saw or two Muslims saw, no. Ra'aytu ana wa muslimani, you can say. I saw and, two Muslims saw. That is possible, but when you say, so there cannot be, at the same time, it's either me writing or you writing. It's either way.
You cannot have two subjects in the sentence.
So you can put that in separation. I saw and he saw, but without and, it is what it is. So brother, this is how it is. The meaning is still same. The meaning is still two Muslims. But the thing is, did the Muslims see it or you see it? That's when we need this fatha and dhamma. So if you saw the Muslims, then you have to make sure that you put fatha there.
So this is from a lesson from last class. I think we talked about subject and object. The subject is always ending with dhamma. Object is always ending with fatha. So
We mentioned some of it, yes. We mentioned some of it. So the i'rab, the case endings help us this, brother. What is the benefit for you and I to know whether if it's fatha or kasra? It helps us when you want to determine the object from subject. Then we need to know, we need to put the right vowels. Either it's dhamma or fatha. If I want to say, I saw two Muslims, and I put dhamma instead of fatha, the meaning is not what I want to say.